Good morning. Pastor Brian here to bring you a chapter a day Bible study. Right now, Second Corinthians. We are in chapter 10, and I will be reading, as always, from the Common English Bible translation. Feel free to follow along in whatever translation you like the best. And now we have Paul making a transition from tithes and offerings to a new topic. So let's hop into chapter 10 and find out what Paul's got on his mind now. I, Paul, make a personal request to you with the gentleness and kindness of Christ. I'm shy when I'm with you, but I'm bossy when I'm far away from you. I beg you that when I'm with you in person, I won't have to boss you around. I'm afraid that I may have to use the kind of behavior with those people who think we live by human standards. Although we live in the world, we don't fight our battles with human methods. Our weapons that we fight with aren't human, but instead they are powered by God for the destruction of fortresses. They destroy arguments and every defense that is raised up to oppose the knowledge of God. They capture every thought to make it obedient to Christ. Once your obedience is complete, we are ready to punish any disobedience. Look at what is right in front of you. If anyone is sure about belonging to Christ, that person should think again. We belong to Christ just like that person. Even if I went on to brag about our authority, I wouldn't be ashamed of it. The Lord gave us that authority to build you up and not to destroy you. I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to intimidate you with my letters. I know what some people are saying. His letters are severe and powerful, but in person he is weak and his speech is worth nothing. These people need to think about this, that when we are with you, our actions will show that we are in the same as the words we wrote when we were away from you. We won't dare to place ourselves on the same league or to compare ourselves with some of those who are promoting themselves. When they measure themselves by themselves and compare themselves with themselves, they have no understanding. We won't take pride in anything more than what is appropriate. Let's look at the boundaries of our work area that God has assigned to us. It's an area that includes you. We aren't going out of bounds as if our work area doesn't extend as far as you. We were the first ones to travel as far as Corinth with the gospel of Christ. We don't take pride in what other people do outside of our boundaries. We hope that our work will be extended even more by you as your faith grows, until it expands fully, within the boundaries, of course. We hope that our work grows even to the point of the gospel being preached in places beyond Corinth, without bragging about what has already been done in another person's work area. But the one who brags should brag in the Lord. It isn't the person who promotes himself or herself who is approved, but the person whom the Lord commends. So that's the end of chapter 10. Paul is talking about some people in the church who are kind of promoting themselves above and beyond what they should be, and kind of comparing and contrasting themselves with Paul and Paul's companions. And so what Paul's saying is he's basically saying that, I might be different in person than I am in my letters. Take the internet, for example. People are so much bolder on the internet than they are in person. And, we can get in a long discussion about that and how that can be a negative thing. But the letters, Paul is more comfortable writing in his letters than he is in person. And so we see here Paul just trying to say that, I'm not different when I'm in person. I'm just not as bold or boisterous as I was. But my message, the things that I say, the job that I'm here to do, all of those important things are still there. I'm still the same person, even if I act a little differently than the way I talk in my letters. And so Paul is trying to say that, I'm not here to brag about myself. I'm here to say that I have a mission to do, and that our mission is to share the good news, and that we are to go as far as we can to share that good news with anyone who is willing to hear it. And that we all have the gift to do that. But that when we do that, our bragging should be in God, not about how many people we've talked to or converted or spread the good news to. But let's let God be the focus in all things. So what did you hear? What did you like? What didn't you like? What confused you? What was the one thing that really stuck out to you that you clung on to? Write it down. Share it with a friend. Let us know. We love hearing from you. And I hope you are enjoying 2 Corinthians. It's quite different from 1 Corinthians, but it almost seems a little more honest. There's less of that hard theology that there is in 1 Corinthians, but a lot more honesty and just kind of down-to-earth conversation with people that he dearly loves. So take care of yourselves. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless you all.